Righty guys, welcome back. Another video of the Parramatta Eels, review of the last couple of weeks and preview as well for a massive game tomorrow night against the Sydney Roosters. And obviously haven't done one for a couple of weeks. Do apologise, it's been moving house and getting a few things sorted, new role, new job, things like that. And look, pretty positive steps for the Eels the last few weeks. I mean, beat a Raiders side that we don't normally do too well when we go down to Canberra to play. I thought that was very positive from the boys. And I thought last week it was against a pretty poor Dogs side, and there was a bit of a lull in the second half, I guess, where we sort of played a little bit into the Dogs' hands, and it sort of gets a bit hard when you verse a side that isn't doing so well and you know you've basically got the victory wrapped up already. It does get hard. It's a mental thing. I still don't think we're 100% across the mental side of it yet to win these the competition as a whole, but there's definite improvements. We're getting there slowly but surely. I think it's a positive in terms of we were able to get out of that funk on the weekend and we got back into it. We scored a couple of late tries, and a couple of the lesser known players who are getting the big raps at the moment are really good, like Papali'i, and then we've got Cartwright as well coming off the bench and playing really well. And I thought the King Gutho was brilliant. I thought that was one of his better games of the year. I didn't think he got enough credit for what he did actually. I thought it was a really, really good performance. So look, as a whole, really exciting times for the club at the moment. I think to be after eight rounds now, and it's 7 wins, 1 loss. We're not obviously the undefeated Panthers at the moment, but for mine, I personally think we're in really good shape. Look, I do think Penrith and probably the Storm and maybe the Rabbitohs are just above us at the moment. But we're right there. We're in the thick of it. It's going to be pretty close competition. It's about timing our run now and about getting better gradually, not putting all our eggs in one basket already, taking some time, getting some things done and going that way now. Look, I was a pretty big last few weeks, being pretty criticeful about, I guess, Dylan Brown. I thought he's been pretty quiet. He obviously had his injury and suspension, came back. A little bit better on the weekend, I thought. I don't know, maybe one thing I have thought about in recent time, he's very young still. Maybe I am asking just a bit too much of the kid at the moment. Look, let him have some time more to deliver, to experience a bit more. He's got obviously Joey, and I think Moses is getting to that really good stage of his career now where he can mentor him moving forward. I just would like to see him tell Brown to back himself. All the young players do it. They've got really good running games and things like that. I'd really love to see Dylan Brown hit that now. The other one was Sean Lane, obviously being dropped to the bench now. Obviously Papali'i, you just can't bring him out of the side at the moment. He's been fantastic. I would say our player of the year to date. And look, I can understand that he doesn't want to put Lane to reserve grade. Coming back off the bench, and I think playing some middle and having that possibility of playing an edge if someone does go down, probably a good way to go about it. I think Hipgrave's pretty unlucky at the moment. I think he's been a really good player at the start of the year, even though he didn't get many minutes. I think he's brought into the culture very well, and interviews I hear him talk about us, he loves the play, so I'd like to see him get a bit more game time. Obviously move on to this week's game. Got the Eels versus the Roosters. Look, for mine, a massive game. Even though the Roosters do have some injuries, they've always been a bogey team for us, and it's a side that we struggle to beat, whether they're full strength, players out, whatever. Last year we had the perfect chance to beat them and we let it slip, and they basically played a good 20 minutes towards the end of the game and rolled us by 13 plus in the end. So wasn't a great performance on our behalf. We were controlling most of that game. This one's about an 80-minute performance. Well, they've got Sam Walker playing well. You've got obviously Joey Marnie in the centres. The other Morris brother on the centre. They've got quite some good forwards as well, so it's a really good test for us to put our best foot forward. Obviously, Nathan Brown looks like he's playing, not 100% though. So really good test for our forwards just to be up there, set the platform, go back to that really, I guess, boring style of going straight up the middle, then perhaps getting a few offloads. But we really need to focus up the middle, run a few. I think it's probably on Walker's side, run him at him all night, and get him running maybe two times a set. We know we can do it, so looking forward to it. I think if we keep it basic, we'll do a good job against a high-flying Roosters side full of confidence. Better not take them lightly. It'll bite us in the backside if we do, but cheering on the boys. I do think we can do it in a tight one. Obviously, I'm going to tip Parramatta 1-12. So go the Eels. Hope you enjoy the video. Give us a like on Facebook and Instagram, and obviously give us a like and follow on YouTube as well, League of Inches. Thanks, guys.